Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Matty Balls and I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Deep October. So a few months back when I was doing my reacting to hyperpop series with my boy DK, you guys recommended You Can Try by Deep October and Eric DOA. I saw Eric, I was like, that's interesting, so I clicked because as you guys probably know, I'm a fan of Eric. So we listened to the song and we enjoyed it, and I know I put it in the hyperpop video, but in the video I even said I realized it wasn't hyperpop after the fact, but I ended up putting him in the title anyway. I'm not sure why. You did nothing wrong, baby, that definitely wasn't hyperpop.
Really?
Definitely not. That was like trap, poppy trap. Definitely not hyperpop. But I'm still gonna put it in the video because you got Eric. And I don't know who Deep October is, so shout out to whoever that is. Little did I know, a few months later, Deep October would become one of my favorite artists. After that video, I followed Deep October on Instagram with the intent to listen to more of his music because I did enjoy his voice. And I never really got around to it until a few days ago, and as soon as I listened to his music, I ended up going through his whole discography when I listened to it, and I just really enjoy it, and I wanted to put you guys onto some good music. By the way, most of the information in this video is from the Cult Classic interview with Bobby D, so shout out to Cult Classic, shout out to Bobby D. I get a lot of information in my videos from those guys, so make sure to go check them out. So Deep October, whose real name is Zach Smith, is an artist from Charlotte, North Carolina, but he grew up in South Carolina. Deep October is currently at 50K monthly listeners on Spotify and 3,000 followers on Instagram. He used to make music under the name Zach Smith, but he would eventually switch it over to Deep October.
So Deep October was originally supposed to be a project, and in my first song that I was telling you about called Coma Freestyle, in the song I say, what do I say? Told my moms I'm sober, yet I'm rolling over coma trips. Chilling Deep October, getting stoned to see how cold it gets. And when I said that, I was just meant like chilling late October. Deep October just means late October. And but that name had like a ring to it. And I was like, I wanted to switch up what I was doing. So I was just like, I'm just going to go by Deep October.
He said he wanted to make music since he was a kid. He was always obsessed with music, and that's all he ever wanted to do as a career. He wrote his first rap in 5th grade, and he made and posted his first song when he was 15. The earliest song you can find on his SoundCloud is from 2016, and honestly, even his earlier stuff is pretty good. You can tell that he has the flow and kind of the idea of what he's trying to do. It's just lower quality because, he's just starting out, and he doesn't have the equipment and the knowledge of how to mix and all that stuff. But he's been in the game for a while now. His first songs on SoundCloud date back to over 5 years ago, and he's been posting music consistently ever since then. He did his first live show in 2018, and around 2018 I think is when he started getting a decent following. He said his mom used to listen to a lot of Eminem, 50 Cent, and Bob Marley, so he said those three were some of his earliest influences, but he says throughout his entire life he's been influenced by tons of different artists through tons of different genres. He said he listens to a lot of music, and because of that it's kind of hard to just pinpoint a few influences. A lot of his music is about his mental state and mental health and stuff like that, so he says he uses his music as a way to cope and a way to get it out.
Sky got me blind, looking nowhere. I wanted to die when she told me that she loves him. I was just surprised what it wasn't, what it wasn't. That's how I survive. I hang on to my assumptions.
He dropped his first project as Deep October on October 7th of 2018, and it was titled Deep October. It featured the song Molly Melancholy, which was one of his first songs to ever hit 10,000 plays. Fast forward a few singles later, and he would drop his next project, Ultra Empathy, on April 20th of 2019. And it also featured 3 of his most popular songs to date, God in the Room, Make Me Forget, and If I Miss You. Following that project and a few singles later, he would drop his first album called Qualia on June 17th of 2020. It was a very solid project, and some of my favorite songs would be High Noon, Glitter, Hold Me, and China Shop. On February 12th of 2021, he would drop his second album, which was titled Strange Death. It was another solid project. It had 12 tracks, and some of my favorite songs from that album would be Cigarette Daydream, Feelings Are Synthetic, and Ice Boy 2.
It's pathetic how this shit got way realer since the feelings are synthetic now. I'm no longer bitter, I just hit her with vendettas now. I turned from a quitter, spent 2 winners and a better.
And then very recently on June 4th of 2021, he would drop his most recent project, and in my opinion, his best body of work to date, and that would be titled Pleasure Dome. I genuinely love every song on that project, and I think if you guys have not heard his music and are looking for a place to start, I would definitely check that out. It only has 5 tracks, and each one of them is very good. The production and mixing on that album was very great. It was executively mixed by Sonny Vega, and 4 of the 5 tracks were also produced by Sonny Vega. I think it's a really good project, and I highly recommend you guys check that out. As far as his music, he has a really good singing voice, and he also has really good flows. The flows are really catchy, and they make for really catchy songs that get stuck in your head all day. He also has really interesting vocal inflections, and I think his cadences are really good to listen to as well. The majority of his music fits into the trap category, I'd say, and it's really spacey and really vibey to listen to. I kind of want to say emo rap, but it's not entirely emo rap. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but that's kind of just, you know, a little comparison to be made. Although I'm not trying to box him in because I know he's diverse and has a lot of talent. One thing I really like about Deep October is his image. I think he has a really good image. From his name to his cover arts and song titles, I think all around it's just really good. It's kind of hard to describe, but I think the atmosphere that his music and his song titles and everything that I listed creates is just really interesting. And in my opinion, I don't know if you guys would agree, but I kind of just feel like the October vibes, and just, I don't know, it's really hard to describe, but I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm trying to say here. I just think he has a really good image, and it really fits his music. And I think that image that he is generating is extremely compelling to listeners. And instead, if you guys want to get a taste for more of his whole catalog overall than just that one EP that I recommended, I would check out some of my favorite songs from him, which would be High Noon, Hold Me, China Shop, Cigarette Daydream, Feelings Are Synthetic, Drugs You Should Try, I Wanted to Die, I Tried Loving Too, and Strung Out. Those are 9 songs. I know it's a lot, but they're all really good, and I think you guys will enjoy them. So yeah, I have not wanted to make a video for a while. I just have not been compelled by an artist in a long enough time to make a video, but Deep October brought me back to YouTube and made me want to make a video. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm super excited to hear what he has next and in the future. I think he definitely deserves to be big, and he's definitely up next. His last project is honestly showed so much improvement. It was so consistent, and it was just so amazing to listen to. I'm super excited to hear what he has coming next. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to go check out his music. Check him out on Instagram at Father Funeral. Check out his SoundCloud, Spotify, whatever. Check it out, listen to it, stream it. Yeah, it's great. It's really good stuff. I put him on. I've already played him in front of all my friends, and my friends are like, bro, you gotta make a video on this guy. He's so fire. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to put as many people as I can onto some good music. That's my job here on YouTube. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you really enjoyed this type of content, make sure to subscribe down below. Other than that, it's been Matty Balls, and I'll see you guys next time.